Ladies and gentlemen, there's a debate going on about the history of the big gold belt. Now, the big gold belt, to me, represents the heritage that went with this. You respect one, you respect the other. But this belt suffered a lot of turmoil and a lot of politics and a lot of things. And as far as I'm concerned, this DVD is right. The history goes back that far. And that is fine. And if the debate about this, real simple, going to end it. End it when they demoted it and called it the International Heavyweight Championship. That was the end. They demoted Rick Rude, no disrespect to Ric Flair, and Vince bought it and corporized it, in my concern, at that moment. And no disrespect to Masahiro Chono and the Great Muta and the other great guys, Barry Windham, and the guys that held it after that, when they tried to bring the heritage back to this title. The wrong thing they did was they brought it back. Like Bill Watts, if you want to, you know, Vince wants to buy up people and wrestlers, that's fine. But why don't you buy the idea like what Bill Watts did with the Mid-South title? They retired it. They retired the Mid-South tag team titles. And the idea is you need to retire the big gold belt. End the debate. Come out. Explain the whole history to the people that do not understand it, which is the new generation. And retire it. Out of the respect for the fans and the wrestlers. Just retire it and give a true history and documentary, not of the wrestlers and everybody, but of the belt and the politics. You make these DVDs of the history of it, just make it of the belt. Explain why it was brought out. Explain why Rick Rude was demoted. Explain why the NWA try to rise it again. Explain why WCW once again done squashed it, and why WCW had brought it back. And then retire it. Don't go and stick WW on the top. To me, that's the biggest disgrace to this belt, is at that point I knew it was the death of the World Heavyweight Championship. I'm going to leave it as that. I feel the history of the big gold belt needs to come out politically, and then retire it. Done.